Okay, another day, another on cam. Here we go. How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? How now, brown cow? Okay. Real tough. I'm gonna talk all about you. Talk all about you today.
La 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 la.
Howdy guys, welcome back to the Slumber Yard. I'm JD, and today I'm doing a video about the brand new hybrid options from Amerisleep. So to give you a brief overview of Amerisleep, they're a pretty popular bed-in-a-box brand that for the past few years has made 5 different beds: AS1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. They all range in firmness. AS1 is their firmest option, and as you go up in number, they actually go down in firmness until you get to AS5, which is their softest option. They used to only be offered as all foam beds, but now you can actually purchase AS2, 3, and 5 in hybrid models. So we're gonna be going over what's new with these hybrid beds. We're gonna be covering company policies, construction, firmness and feel, pricing, and of course, who we think these beds are ultimately gonna be best for. Now, if you enjoy this video and you get something out of it, we would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, and you can consider subscribing to the channel if you want to keep up to date on all these other online beds. And if you find that you need any more information about these new hybrid beds from Amerisleep, go ahead and check down below in the description to see our full written review that we did on all the Amerisleep beds. We'll also try to link a bunch of other related content down there as well, including other comparisons, buyer guides, and if we can find any coupon codes related to Amerisleep, we'll try to link them down there as well. Alrighty, let's get to it. Okay, to start, let's briefly discuss all the policies that Amerisleep offers for their beds. So you get free shipping. They'll arrive at your door compressed and roll packed in about a 4-foot tall box. You just drag that box inside, take it out of there, rip off all the plastic packaging, and watch it expand out onto your foundation. Now, because these new Amerisleep beds have coils, they're gonna pop right into shape pretty quickly after the unboxing, so they should be ready to go around night 1. You also get a risk-free 100-night trial with Amerisleep, so you get a full 3 months to sleep on these beds to see if you really wanna keep them. If you find that they're not really the right fit for you within that trial period, you also get completely free returns. So you just call the company up and they'll work with you to set up a removal. However, if you decide that you want to keep them after that trial window, all Amerisleep beds are backed by a 20-year warranty. So that's the policy information for Amerisleep. Now let's talk about what's new with these hybrid beds, starting out with their overall construction. So the biggest thing, like I mentioned earlier, is that you can get AS2, 3, and 5 with a layer of pocketed coils instead of the support foam used on the all foam models. So they start off with a thin layer of transition foam on the bottom. Then you have those coils, which are surrounded by foam side rails for added support along the edges. And then you have the company's proprietary BioPure memory foam, which is a more responsive type of memory foam that's apparently derived from eco-friendly materials. Also, every Amerisleep mattress comes with a sealant cover. So sealant is an interesting textile that's been recognized by the FDA as a general wellness device. It's supposed to help with all sorts of stuff like promoting restful sleep, increasing recovery times, improving circulation, and a whole host of other things. We can't really tell you if it actually works or not, but many sleepers out there, including some in our office, seem to swear by this stuff. And we'll try to link some more information about sealant down below in the description if you're interested. And not only is the cover made with sealant, but it's actually also machine washable. So if you're looking for an option that you can easily clean if you might happen to stain it, you might want to look into getting an Amerisleep mattress. Since these beds have coils, we think that they'll work for all body types, including heavier folks. Hybrid beds in general are better for heavier individuals rather than all foam ones because pocketed coils provide more support and durability for bigger body types long term. So if you're heavier, say around 250 pounds, you might want to look into getting one of these hybrid options from Amerisleep. Aside from being more supportive for heavier people, the pocketed coils on the Amerisleep hybrid beds actually have a zone support system, which is something that you don't typically see on a lot of other hybrid options. So they're essentially divided into 3 separate sections. The coils in the middle are slightly firmer to provide more support under your back, while the other 2 sections are slightly less resistant, giving you more pressure relief for your shoulders, head, legs, and feet. Now, this is a pretty nominal thing. You probably won't even notice it when you're lying down on the beds, but we still think it's a pretty cool thing that the Amerisleep hybrid beds have, and we'll try to link some more information about it down below in the description. Also, due to the coils, there's a chance that you might sleep a little bit cooler on the hybrid options than you would on the all foam beds. Hybrid beds in general tend to have better airflow because the coils provide a little more space for air to travel through. Both hybrid and all foam beds do sleep temperature neutral, but if you sleep on the hotter side and you're concerned about getting the best airflow possible, then the hybrid options from Amerisleep might be worth looking into. So how does this hybrid construction affect the overall feel of these new Amerisleep beds? Well, much like the all foam versions, they have the same type of responsive memory foam feel, only it's a little bit different. While these hybrid beds do use the same top layer of memory foam, the coils manage to balance out a lot of that sink in feeling and make the bed much more responsive. We'd say the Amerisleep hybrid beds have more of a neutral foam feel. You'll still get a lot of pressure relief from that top layer, and it will kind of contour to the shape of your body, but since those coils are so responsive, you won't ever feel like you're stuck as you go to rotate between sleeping positions. So if you enjoy the feeling of memory foam, we think you'll like the feel on the Amerisleep hybrid beds, but even if you're not the biggest fan of memory foam, we don't think you'll find it off-putting either. They're really quite comfortable. As far as firmness goes, they're gonna be pretty much the same as the all foam models, but maybe just a tad bit firmer due to the coils. So AS2 hybrid is around a medium firm. That's probably gonna be the best option for strict back and stomach sleepers in particular. AS3 hybrid is about a medium. It'll work for all sleeper types, back, side, stomach, and combination. And AS5 hybrid is a true soft. So that'll be the best option for strict side sleepers that need a ton of pressure relief for their shoulders and hips. All in all, these hybrid beds feel pretty similar to their all foam counterparts, only the coils provide a little bit more bounce and therefore neutralize a lot of that memory foam feel. We here at the Slumber Yard have AS3 hybrid and find it super comfortable. Now let's address the question on everybody's mind. How much money are you really gonna be spending on these new Amerisleep hybrid beds? So they're gonna be a little bit more expensive than the all foam models. I believe you're gonna be adding $200 extra to an Amerisleep mattress if you wanna purchase it with coils. So AS2 hybrid is around $1,500, AS3 hybrid is around $1,600, and AS5 hybrid is a whopping $2,300. Amerisleep as a company has been known to run discounts and promotions on their beds pretty frequently though, and as of when I'm doing this video, we should have a coupon code linked down below in the description that should save you around $250 on any Amerisleep mattress. So after discount, you'll probably be paying closer to what you normally would for the all foam beds. All things considered, we think it's worth spending up a little bit more for the coils in Amerisleep if you're a heavier individual and you want a bed with more support, bounce, and breathability. And lastly, let's discuss two important factors for couples: edge support and motion isolation. So if you're sharing a bed with someone, you want to be pretty aware of how these two elements perform. Because the Amerisleep hybrid beds use pocketed coils that are surrounded by those foam side rails, the edge support is actually pretty good. You definitely won't feel like you're about to fall off if you get forced to the edge of the mattress at any point in the night. As far as motion isolation goes, I would say it's probably a little better on the all foam Amerisleep beds because the coils in the hybrid models do have a bit more bounce and springiness in general, but due to that top layer of memory foam, it still isolates motion pretty well. So that's pretty much our thoughts on the new Amerisleep hybrid beds. We'd say look into getting one if you're looking for something with more of a neutral foam feel, you like the idea of the sealant cover, and you want all the advantages that come with those pocketed coils like additional support and the better airflow. If you have any experience with any of the beds that I just mentioned, we'd love to hear from you down below in the comments section. You're gonna be helping out a lot more people than just us. Again, if you find that you need more information about these beds, go ahead and check out our full written review linked in the description. And I hope I earned your thumbs up today, and like always, sleep right, sleep tight, and we'll see you next time.